Welcome to the Miniatures Paintbrush. Today we're going to talk about channel updates and what that means for the future of the Miniatures Paintbrush. But before we get into the topic of the day, I'm going to get into some hobby progress. So, since last week, we're going to get into, I wanted to start up this box right here. Now, for those long-term people on the channel, thank you. And second of all, they would know that I sold off the TAC Marines. It seems like if I had the box, I had to build them, which, you know, it's obsessive compulsive. Now in retrospect, I could have used a whole bunch of bits for my Primaris stuff, but I have a whole bunch of bits. I'm fine. All right, so, and I sold off the Wolf Lord to brother Wolf Brother Meeks. Wolf Lord Meeks right there. And I was left with the Thunderwolf Cavalry, so I wanted to start that so I could finish this box and then be done with it, right? And move on, because they came out with a new box, the Primaris version of the Space Wolf. So this one's going bye-bye. So there you go. So I started that. Let me show you what I got here. I'm just going to bring this up right here. All right, so here it is. I have some pictures on the Books of the Face on Miniatures Paintbrush Legion on Facebook. But yeah, pretty cool. Yellow eyes, it's looking at you, saddles on. I got this. And I'm going to do the three wolves. I think I'm going to do like three different colors. You know, I'm going to do the brown just like this, as well as, you know, a gray bottom maybe. And then I'll do another one, which is a white wolf, which is not a problem because on my competition piece, I do have a grayish white wolf in that one that I did for competition. So I'm very familiar in how to do that kind of fur. All right. Trick with that is you don't dry brush it. You see, what I find with these, and I'll bring this back up. What I find with these is that some of the edges on here are long and thick, you know, instead of just a razor's edge. And when you just put like any kind of light color over a white, it's going to get really chalky really quickly. So I kind of avoid it, and I did a lot of choice edge highlighting with these right along the fur on top of the darkest fur that you can get. So yeah, so edge highlighting definitely, and not as much dry brushing I did with that, because that leads to a lot of streaking on these models in particular, and that is a bit of a secret. Yeah, really good stuff. Did some glazing, some red on the maw, as well as highlighting it, but yeah, a lot of fun stuff here. Again, this is my tabletop quality, so wah. I don't know if that's too much different from my show quality. Although, yeah, maybe a little. Okay, so as far as other hobby progress, let's see. I got some snow in snow. For those people, last week or the week before it was, I just finished Ulrich the Slayer, and I did Miniacs snow basing tutorial, which is really great. Then I added my own flair to it as well, stuff that I learned. But I already had ordered this sucker right here. Okay, there it is. That's for, I'm going to experiment with that, see which one's better so I can put it on my competition piece. Speaking about the competition piece, I do have a plinth, and it is right here. Now, I don't know if I should leave it lighter gray. I think I'm going to do it darker gray so I can match the base a little more. I need to put some magnets in here and then, you know, tie it all together with some blue poster tack in the middle just to make sure it's not coming off. Looking for an engraver so I can engrave on the side here. There are no wolves on Fenris, because that's going to be the title of it. Smells so much like filler primer. Yes, I use filler primer on this so I could fill in the gaps, and it's perfectly smooth. It's a handmade wooden plinth that I put together. So it's really cool stuff. Alrighty. So that is it for hobby progress. Now, as far as anything else and other projects, I really haven't been able to hobby this week. I'm doing final projects this week. It's really rough. I'm going over to New York City, so I'm going to visit New York for a little while, my old stomping grounds and whatnot. So I'm going to be away from the hobby desk for quite a bit, which is, you know, really comes at a critical time. Because I'm going to get into that in just a bit. All right, so more hobby progress. Well, it's not really. Let's just pick this up. Well, I had this, but the thing is that I never wanted to build my Tau. And the reason why I never wanted to build a Tau, especially this guy right here, is because if you look at the arms there, it's like I can't deal. But I went over to Shapeways and I picked up arms to attach this sucker. And I'm going to show you because I actually put it inside the box. Sorry, it's not an official unboxing because I already unboxed it. Only so I can put the Shapeways stuff in there so I don't forget. I'm going to open this up right here and show you. Look at these packages. Isn't that great? Shapeways. That's awesome. All right, so let me show you what these arms look like. And so this way your KV-128 Storm Surge won't look like, you know, I don't know. It just looks weird. I don't like it. So I had to do this. Yeah, this is what I do. I'll show you what they look like. Oh, freshly. Has that new, just been printed feature. And if you look at it, there's like very little lines. That's why I love Shapeways. They're so good. Their 3D printing is on an epic scale. Yeah. You know, I'm only scared to how much one of those costs. But yeah, these are arms that attach. This way those missile pods would be on arms instead of, you know, them just being attached to the body. I just thought it was a poor design choice for that. So now that I have this, I'm actually going to put this back into the box. So this way when I start this project, I'll have it ready to go. I start building some Tau, man. And the reason why I'm building Tau, one of the reasons that I'm building Tau and Death Guard is because I want to do battle reports, and not everybody has a great looking army. So I'm going to have like armies here in the background that people can actually play when they're playing against me for battle reports. There's a couple of battle reports I want to do. Maybe do a solo thing just so I can test out the format. And maybe you can give me some feedback on how you want that format to look when it comes to doing battle reports. All right, more hobby progress. Got this little sucker, nothing important. Nothing to see right there. Just some, you know, some Sigmar terrain. And the reason why I have terrain is, and I have quite a bit of terrain. The reason why I have terrain is because, well, battle reports. And I want to do Age of Sigmar battle reports as well. See, it's the miniatures paintbrush, and for me, the miniatures paintbrush is more than just 40K. It's not the 40K's paintbrush, it's the miniatures paintbrush. So I gotta have scenery for both 40K as well as Age of Sigmar. And I thought this was boss, and it's huge. It is really huge. If you look at the size of a Stormcast Eternal, like right there in reference, these things are line of sight blocking. They're ginormous. Actually, it could probably be used for 40K in a little bit, like it's like an old town or something like that. You know, those Coliseum stuffs. Really great stuff. I think this with the Warcry terrain would go really well. And then on top of that, some of the other stuff that they sell. Like the circle thing, Dias, I think it's called. I think that would definitely look great on the table, and that is in conjunction with stuff like, you know, this stuff right here will look great. Really look great on the Age of Sigmar playing field. Awesome stuff. All right, so good stuff. More terrain tutorials, right? I'm going to paint those up and put them up as tutorials. More stuff for you guys to check out. Alrighty, so that is it for progress. Now let me talk a little bit about computer hobby progress. Alright, so for my computer hobby, I have all the pieces just like I did last week. And I'm still waiting for my friend to come over to piece it together. I'm also waiting for this company, Anything Printed, to actually fabricate some custom like clings that they're going to apply onto not just the case but the glass. It'll be like etched in TMP, but the actual motherboard itself will have 3 areas that'll have TMP all over. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna do a video. I think it's gonna be the first edited video that I do when I come back to the miniatures paintbrush, or something like that, one of the beginning ones, I don't know. I'm playing around with videos. I'm going to play around with different things that I'm learning, but that's more into our main topic. So computer hobby progress, I'm waiting on other people. And believe me, if I had hair, I'm like, right? So it's like, but it's okay because, you know, this time that I have off, I can actually work on my schoolwork that I need to get done. Okay, so question of the week. We actually don't have a question of the week. We have no questions. Ask questions. If you ask questions, they may be featured, more than likely be featured here on the question of the week, or maybe if it's a really great question, might come onto its own show. I mean, that's possible too. So ask those questions down below and we'll get conversation started. I love it because they serve as inspiration. If I hear more than, a question asked more than once, I can get into real detail and maybe make a show out of it. So, no question is too small. Hi, how you doing? No. Hobby related questions, please. It can be personal, I guess, like my favorite colors and stuff like that. Everybody knows blue. All right, purple. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the news. Now, I was scrolling into GW's website, and the Invictor Tactical Warsuit. How can a warsuit be stealthy is beyond me. Unless it turns into like that invisible stealth. I don't know. It's, to me, I don't like the aesthetic of it. I said in the last show, it looked like, Ripley from Aliens into that suit that's like trudging around. Sisters have that penitence engine too, but they're doing it for a reason because they're meant to suffer. Now I'm suffering by looking at this tactical war suit. I don't know. It just seems like dreadnoughts are supposed to be coffins, and I don't know. It has 2 guns. It's not for me. It could be for you, and more power to you if you have some conversions and stuff. They're saying there's a lot of different conversion bits in there that you can put together. So we'll see what the community comes out with. I mean, maybe they'll come out with cool stuff. They always do. Alrighty, so 2 champions from Shadowspear box set. There. So we have the captain that's in there, and the librarian and Phoebus armor. I don't know. So they're there. That's the Psyker dude, like, which I gotta convert into a Space Wolf too. More videos, right? Okay. So Warcry. Now this is interesting. It's like Warcry's on the scene, right? And they have rosters and Varenscribe. Varenscribe is pretty cool because not only do they have roster and roster builders with points, they also have campaigns. I saw maps in there, so you can go from area to area. I mean, that's just like, boom, like that's bomb. And let's see, we have Black Library. None of this I like. I like when Black Library actually reaches out and asks, I like that, asks people what they want to see for their upcoming paperback books, for their upcoming re-releases. An important one for me, because I've been really focusing on this now, is audiobooks. I've been really listening to audiobooks from Audible, and just listen to audiobooks while I hobby, and I feel like I'm getting a lot done by doing so. So they had asked what audiobooks that they want. I saw one with the Space Wolves. I think it was Prospero's Redemption or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, that would be kind of cool. But what I'd really like to see, actually, I'm going to get a couple of the books because I don't know if I'll have time to read it because it's already past summer and I'm not going to have it. So I'm going to actually show you which books I would love to see on Audible. Let me know if you agree with me and maybe you'd like to see these types of books or these books yourself. So let me check it out. I'm just going to come over here and get these 2 right here. Okay, now these suckers right here, the Chronicle books, Rise in the Gash, Vampire Wars, and there was Neferata. I didn't get Neferata yet, but I probably will. So Warhammer Chronicle books, I would love, and I don't care how much they cost, I would love to hear Audible books on these guys right here. And then the Space Wolves, a novel, I'm going to get those. They're right there too. All right, and then the Space Wolves books, Space Wolf. All right, the omnibuses, right? Both of them. I would definitely pay for each one of these. I would re-release this, and this I do have tabs on there. It's where I get when I name my characters. I kind of like base it on the book. So there's that. And the second one, which I haven't even read yet. I haven't even read this one yet. I'm up to here. I finished this one. So these larger books that I really have very little time to read, but I would love to read them. I would love them to be on audiobook. I really would. So yeah. Hook it up, G-Dubs. All right, hook it up, GW, and get those books onto audiobooks if you are watching this little channel. Alrighty, so that's what I would hope. But I put in my, I click my little things. You have an option. It's better than not having an option. So there's that. Oh, I wanted to add something. wish list. Okay, so I was looking at Forge World's website, and well, not a lot of things, draw me to that stuff. Some of the stuff, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. There is a dreadnought with the 4 guns, I guess, on the sides. It looks pretty cool. I guess firepower enough to take down some hell blasters. That would be nice. That would be nice. And speaking of which, bros from the TMP, what's up, man? Reach out to me. I'm not far away. Like literally, I'm like 20 minutes away from y'all. You can come over. My game table is set up. Let's play a game. What's up? All right. I don't know. I haven't heard from you guys in a while. All right. Ian and Corbin, I'm calling you out. If you're even watching. If you're even watching. All right. Probably not. I don't know. I'm going to have to get new partners to do battle reports, I think. All right. So, that being said, let's see. Yeah. So, my wish list is the KX-139 Tau. I mean, this is hard to say. Tau Supremacy Armor. With a fusion eradicator and a tri-axis ion cannon. Although 2 tri-axis ion cannons would be cool, but that fusion eradicator looks cool too. Like I would definitely magnetize that so I can swap through. Depending on I don't know how they perform, but they look BA, Bachelor of Arts. They look Bachelor of Arts to me. It's funny when I have 2 masters. All right, so. Alrighty, so let's get into this. A short show. Let's get into this because there's no questions of the week. Come on, I love doing questions of the week. Ask me some questions. Got it. I'm a chill kind of guy. Anywho, so channel updates. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting to happen this week. Probably next week. All right. I'm going to go to New York. I may not be back in time to have another one of these shows. 1. 2, hopefully before I leave for the show, I finish all my stuff for my schoolwork. That's priority. And then B, I get over to the print shop where they can, manufacture the clings and everything else and custom make my case. And then C, be able to build my computer and start learning how to use it. Okay, those are huge things that I need to do. Like I have things like a Rode mic that's wireless and like a lavalier kind of mic. I'm getting another mic. I have my broadcasting mic, and I have like 4 or 5 mics because audio is important to me, and I have like an inline recorder because audio is important to me. So really mastering audio is huge. So it's definitely going to be upgraded to that extent. Video image quality, I'm hoping to push the limit. It's going to get back to what it was before because I did have the new camera before my computer had died, so you could see that. It's in 1080p, not a 4K camera, not just yet. I mean, I'm going to wait until, I don't know, until I can get a DSLR that shoots in 4K, I guess. I don't know. But that's down the road anyway. Right now, upgrades are focused on speed, on processing, on editing. My editing skills need to improve. So seamless stuff. Really make it an entertaining channel. I have a lot of ideas for the channel, but I need to learn how to do it, know how to do the transitions, know how to pop up and be like, there you go, and do a whole bunch of cool stuff for you guys to be entertained. Because, YouTube, like any other medium, is an entertainment medium. So you came here to be entertained and informed at the same time. And I like to do both, right? That being said, this is not a wargaming channel per se. It's a miniatures channel. So I hope to do more tutorials on building terrain for like a D&D terrain kind of kits. I've done stairs. I've done walkways. I've done 2 houses. If you look down at the playlist, you can see those as well. But I've been doing projects, for Reaper. I'm going to do some Reaper bones as well and paint those up. I'd love to do like a little D&D kind of campaign or come up with campaign ideas or something like that and share with you guys. So maybe some hooks. Hook, right? That'd be fun too. So, it's going to be a little bit of everything, battle reports as well, obviously. So anything miniature related is going to be fair game for the Miniatures Paintbrush to do. So just broadening the aspects of that. Coming up with conventions, like I really want to do a good job of interviewing people and really, getting to know these really well-known artists already and YouTubers as well, and these personalities, but really, just talking to them out of their own comfort zone or their own box, I guess, and to be able to have some conversations with you and for me to bring that to you would be amazing. All right. So it's depending as far as the computer and actually getting that content to you. It depends on, right now, other people. There's really not much I can do at this moment. Believe me, I've been staring at boxes for a week and I really wanted to open them and put them together, but I don't want to risk putting like $1,000 processor into a motherboard and bending a pin. That's, yeah, so I'm going to leave it to people who are more knowledgeable about those things. But I'm going to assist. I'm going to be part of the process. I've been researching this stuff and I know what goes where. But yeah, I'm going to get some help so this way I'm not doing it just alone. So I'm just kind of waiting for that. I don't know if nobody shows up to build a computer maybe by next week. I'll just, reach out to my computer buddy, like computer hobby community, and really, really find out how to really build a computer. I know Freak from Frost and Fist, he knows how to build computers. Maybe I'll, FaceTime him or something. Freak, if you're available, maybe you can help me put together my computer if my friend's a no-show. I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard anything. He's supposed to come here today. He's supposed to be here right now. And I want to film the process too. I think it would be kind of cool. Not maybe you helping me, I don't know. But actually putting the pieces in, I think it would be kind of cool to see what the community actually helped me put together. All right, so this was just a quick hobby update. Nothing too intense. But yeah, probably no show next week. I'm going to try to put something up. I don't know if it's going to be successful or not. I'm going to try to get that computer built. And, well, if you like these hobby updates, especially the new computer and all the exciting thing, and if you're new to the channel, man, check it out. Check out my past videos and what I've done. I'm really proud of the goofy ones that I did. Check those out. The Shenanigans playlist. I think that's pretty funky. All right. Well, if you like this video, once again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time on the Miniatures Paintbrush.